Hello student, my name is Vrishali Mammal. I am assistant professor in political science subject from Government College, Arts, Science and Commerce, Sankhli. So today's program is for Bachelor of Arts, TY. The subject is Political Science, Semester 6. Course code is POC 106. Course title is Western Political Thinkers from Rousseau to Marx. The title of the unit George William Friedrich Hegel. Module name George William Friedrich Hegel's Views on War and International Laws. The outline of the program is the introduction, views on war, views on international laws. The learning outcomes, the student will able to understand the Hegel's views on war. Student will be able to differentiate between the aspect of war, will be able to understand Hegel's views on international laws. We will start. George William Friedrich Hegel was born in 1770 at Stuttgart in Germany. His major work was Phenomenology of Spirit 1807, Logic 1812, Encyclopedia of Philosophical Science 1817. Among these, the Phenomenology of the Logic, both of which are obscure and full of abstraction, were written by Hegel himself. There were six attitudes from the Hegel side of consciousness towards the reality. First one is simple consciousness, then the self-consciousness, then the reason, Geist or the spirit, religion, and the last one is the absolute knowledge. From that, Geist or the spirit plays very important role in the Hegel's writing. Views on war. It is one of the most controversial aspects of Hegel's political philosophy, which is strong contrast to the optimism of the Enlightenment, was his assertion that war preserved the ethical health of the people. Where everyone in the world till present is against the war, here one thinker you will find, that is Hegel, who says that war is important. Why? Because it will preserve the ethical health of the people. For him, the liberal theory of obligation for confusing civil society with the state. Civil society was an arena of life motivated by subjectivity, a creation of the modern world created by Christianity, and the doctrine of the natural rights, which did not perceive the human individual as a political animal but as a possessor of certain inalienable rights which the state had to protect. He is saying that liberal theory has confused with the civil society with that of the state. He says that war is more important as it protect the ethical health of the people or the countrymen. For Hegel, the state is the political state, which was an ethical community. It was based on brute force, where obedience come out of coercion and fear. The emphasis was on the ethical, spiritual, and material characters of the state. So, to maintain the ethical community, it is based, or the main thing is what? Main thing is a brute or the force, and this thing you have to maintain with the cohesion and the fear. So, by having a cohesion or the fear, the state will be able to have a ethical community. The ethical nature of the state was preserved by war. This is the Hegel says that if you want to have a ethical nature of the state, war plays a crucial role as it will going to preserve the ethical nature of the state. An ethical identity, it could resort to war in order to maintain itself. War was a moment in the ethical life of the state. So, war plays an important role, as I said, according to Hegel. Why? Because it will going to preserve as a moment in the ethical life of the state. For Hegel, war is not regarded as an absolute evil and as a purely external accident, which itself therefore has some accidental cause, be it injustice, the passion of nation, or the holders of the power, etc. So for here, Hegel says that it is not absolute evil. So it is he is saying that war is something good and not something absolute evil, or purely it is an external accident. It is not purely something out of the state. It is something good and it is not absolute evil. War raised the level of consciousness from mere material possession and interest. During war, common values and commitments were not only preserved but also enhanced. So, Hegel says that war is something which create the level or which rise the level of consciousness from just the material possession or the interest to the values or the commitments. So when war like situation happens, we always run towards the values, the common values and the commitments. So the peace led to be mistaken belief that the state existed only for civil society. It is not a peace or the having moments of peaceness in the society. It is a mistake if we are thinking that peace is important. It is something which more than peace, that is the war, just to have a common values and the commitments. War had both the negative and the positive utility. Negatively, it is demonstrated the limitation of material world, and positively, it united people for a common goal. So if you are looking a war into a positive way, then it will show that people are coming together. Yeah, they are having a commitment and they are having a common goal and not in the individual goal. So everyone is coming together in the war at the time of war. So negative is what? Negative is demonstrated the limitation of material world. So when we are not having a war like situation of war, we are not falling under the to be into a war, we always have independent or separate or individual interest that is in the that is mostly focusing on the materialistic way. But here if you see war in a positive way, then it is something which will be going to bring close to many people by having a common goal. So to root it and settle in this isolation and thus break up the whole into a fragment and let the common spirit evaporate, government has from time to time to shake them to the very center by war. So if you want to have a common identity, or if you want to have a common spirit, as you will say the geist or spirit of Hegel, you will see that it is everywhere available. Yeah, so when we are having a common spirit, when this concept of war is coming, it is something which will shake the individual or the people for the commitments and to form a common goal. Thus, it breaks the form of fixed stability, spirit guards the ethical order from sinking into merely natural existence, preserve the self of which it is conscious, and raises that self to the level of freedom and its own power. So when the war brings the fixed stability, it is also gives the self the level of freedom and to realize its own powers. War is the state of affair which deals in earnest with the vanity of temporal goods and concern of vanity at others times, a common theme of edifying, sermonizing. So war is the state of affair and it has deals with the earnest of the vanity of temporal and concern. War has the higher significance than by its agency, like that of ethical health of the people. It preserved in the indifferences to the stabilization of finite institution. Hegel was the concern with the actualities of the state. He accepted the fact that a state might be formed by violence, but violence could not be the final quest. So, for the what Hegel says over here, the state, if you want to form a state, it will definitely will form by violence or violent activity, but violence or violent activity should not be the final aim or the quest. Hegel ignored the formulation was the fact that a relatively peaceful transformation rather than force was always more conducive to building the stable political institution. War performed particular and important function, firstly, in establishing the state, secondly, when state was well established as a mechanism of preserving the state from the inevitable conflict generated by the market within society. So, war is very important and hardcore to form a state or to maintain the peace. This is what Hegel says, and he gives the important functions of the war. That first, at the first place, it is important for establishing the state and to maintain peaceful or to establish well established. It plays as an mechanism of preserving the state from the different conflicts which are generated mostly in the market economical way within the civil society. It was necessarily to act to create a public spirit and go beyond the limited private interest. It was in a warlike situation that courage and honor become important. So this is what Hegel stressed, that courage and honor is more important when it's come to a warlike situation. Then the views on international laws. Hegel's skepticism of international law emanated from his belief that the cause of war was sown deeply in the human nature, and as such, no solution could be found on the basis of legal formulation. The state had an inherent right to act as a state, which no contract could curtail. As there was no superior power to enforce international laws, state existed in a state of nature in relationship to one another. As a result, international law, like this categorical imperative, remained only in the realm of ought and not is. In the relationship between the nation, Hegel discounted tightness or the wrong as categories. He recognized in inevitable existence of the variety of region or constitution without any attempt to grade them. So the war reflected a situation of two rights. There was nothing called a just war. History, and the second one is the history of the world, is the world's code of judgment. So history plays very important role in the Hegel's concept. Why? Because it plays an important world code of judgment, and there is nothing like that of just war. Here are the sources. Thank you.